Yes, you know, on the daytime show, every time we cook with bacon, I remind people to put it on their slotted broiler pan and bake it versus frying it on a stovetop.
Right.
When you fry bacon in a skillet on the stovetop, it'll curl, of course, and some of the bacon will be done and get too hot and too crispy, while in between, in those peaks and valleys, the bacon will still be rubbery. When you bake bacon, as you do in any restaurant situation, if you grew up working in restaurants, you know this, you bake it on parchment or a slotted pan, all the fat drips away, you don't flip it over, and it gets evenly crisp. So a lot of people lost their broiler pans that came with their oven, or they threw them away because they got
burned them up.
Burned them up, exactly. So I wanted to design a baking sheet that didn't have our silicone handles, but it does have handles to get heavier pans in and out of the oven if you roast on it. So this can go under the broiler to 500, it could go as hot as your oven goes, but it has this nifty little insert so that all the fat, when you bake bacon or when you're trying to crisp oven fries or make crispy onion rings, the heat can circulate all the way around and fat can drip away from whatever is on the insert. Insert pops out for easy cleaning, and it's just a really unique baking sheet. We designed this system about a year ago, debuted it here at QVC. It has sold out multiple times.
Oh, let me tell you how many
People
times.
love it.
It's been on the air 5 times.
Yep.
And every single time it's sold out. It has sold out the last 5 times on the air. I've sold this
fantastic,
many times
and you can't find it anywhere else. It came out of my head, and QVC is where I sell it.
You know what's also amazing about this? The nonstick is on the top and the bottom of the pan.
So it won't get stains anywhere on the pan.
No, it's super
and
easy
it's
to clean.
a little bit heavier than than a super flimsy, you know, the pans that bounce and twist.
Right.
And make that horrible sound.
I call it thunder in the oven.
Yes, the thunder in the oven. This is a nice heavy grade, guys, so I won't do that. I'm going to grab the fries out of the oven.
I believe we have fries. We have meatloaves in there too, Rach.
Yeah.
Because when you think about things that you want to allow the fats, the rendered fats in oils to drain away,
That's right.
this is a great example of how you can do that. And because of the size of the pan, Rachel's going to pull out 3 David-sized meatloaves.
Oh my God.
These are enormous.
Huge.
You know
They're
what?
huge.
We'll get. Oh,
It's
here's another. I'll grab the
meatloaf
fries.
for an army.
Let me get the fries for you.
Oh.
All right.
Oh my God, David, that's enough meatloaf for the town.
Isn't that crazy?
For the town.
This is for everybody. And then I've got fries to go with it.
You know, and whether you're roasting vegetables or a chicken or making nachos or making wings or keeping your cutlets warm, move that, honey. The point is the heat can circulate all the way around.
Hey, Rich,
and it
can I
gets
say?
Nice and crispy.
400 of these already gone. Every single time it has sold out. And we know a lot of you may want to buy more than one of these, so we're going to make that easier. There's a buy more, save more today.
I think that's great because so many people, if you love baking, then you want these for cookies and sheet cakes and all that too.
And
so
bread
you
fries.
need more than one.
So you pay $19.98 for the first one, $16.98 for everyone you buy after that.
Oh.
So you're getting the break
Oh my God,
on the
they're
price.
like potato sticks.
I know, right?
They're like potato chips. They're so
They're
crispy.
the way God intended a potato fry to be. Crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside. I don't want to live in a world without potatoes. All right, this is K42949. We're very, very busy. This is a kind of pan that you'll be able to use, as Rachel mentions, under the broiler.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really
Goes to
super heat
500
resistant.
degrees?
Yeah, well, actually, mine says 450.
It's
so
500.
You're right there.
There's
Oh, is it
nothing
5?
on this. There's nothing on this that'll burn. I make nachos and shove it under the broiler on high all the time. Mine are mint condition beautiful.
These are great.
And my sister loves these too because you know how much Maria loves to bake.
Yes.
Yes. So
And they're really great for that, too.
Yeah, they are. If you want your chocolate chip cookies extra crispy, you leave it with the insert. If you like them a little softer, take the insert out. I mean, they're just
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Could I use this if I take the insert out, and could I make fudge in here?
Oh, of course. And you can use it as a roasting pan like we did down here.
Because it's deep enough.
It's deep enough. You can we put a huge oven, like a huge bird in here. That's got to be a 6-pound chicken. And a whole tray of roast vegetables. Douse it with a little wine or chicken stock. It's definitely deep enough. It's a good 1.5 to 2 inches by the
Plus
time
with
you
the
get
rolled edges
That's
here,
right.
it's a quality pan.
And that's why I like these handles because you can carry it. This pan's like 10 pounds. It's heavy.
Well, Rachel, you remember what a rolled pan was like, a sheet pan was like in the restaurants? And it's hard for consumers to find this quality.
Because there's no grip. That's right.
Because typical department stores don't typically sell something that's this heavy, that has this kind of rolled edge. You usually have to go to a restaurant supply store and you have to be a member or whatever. So this works out beautifully. I will say, we've already taken orders for 1,600. I've got how many folks on the phone lines?
I hope
My word,
lots.
600 people waiting to place an order.
Because, I mean, these are terrific. I'm a savory girl. My sister's a sweets baker. And I'm telling you, I love this for my fries, for bacon, for oven roast wings like we have here, for just a good old roasting pan for tons of veggies and nachos. And Maria loves them for brownies and sheet cakes to turn into jelly rolls or bûche de Noël. But I just love them because they make crispy fries.
That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? Those cheesy nachos are going to slide right off of there. Because
slide
remember,
right off.
This is a non-stick pan. So you're talking about cheesy.
And a really high quality. It doesn't wear off. Like
This is all true.
That's right.
And I'll tell you also, think about things like bacon cheese fries.
Oh.
You know, how many of us ate this kind of food over the big game weekend, right?
Heck yeah.
Everybody's looking for that pan that is heavy enough, that's not going to warp in the oven, that's going to really be non-stick, both inside and out, and really have the depth to allow you to do a variety of things. This pan is $19.98, which is a screaming good deal. Then with a buy more, save more, you pay $16.98 for every one you buy after the
Those
first
cheap,
one.
junky ones in the grocery store cost you $20, and
Totally.
you use them twice, they're dead.
And they're super thin,
Yep.
right? This is that big, heavy, rolled edge pan, which is so nice.
For Super Bowl, we used this for brunch, and we made huevos rancheros nachos.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, everybody gobbled them. They were
bet.
amazing. Just amazing. Again, perfect to bake your bacon. All the fat drips away. Bacon gets evenly crisp all over. Perfect for oven roast wings. Perfect for fries. Perfect for, I mean, look at this spread.
Ooh, what
Perfect
did you do
for
here?
roasting.
Is this butternut squash?
This is the double stuffed butternut squash that we do around the holidays, David. All winter long, people love this. You mix the insides, you roast the squash, scoop some of the
It's like
insides
twice
out.
baked potato.
Yep, exactly. And
Yeah.
mix it with cheese, all sorts of ricotta cheese, cheddar cheese, and parm. Stuff it back in.
So it's no cheese left behind.
No cheese left behind, and then stuff it back in the oven. It's exactly what it is. It's a double stuffed potato, but squash, not potatoes.
Love it.
Delicious.
What a neat idea.
Yep.
And you know what? When you do the squash, there's less carbs than when you do potatoes,
Yeah,
right?
more nutrients, and it's just so pretty, too. It's just a fun, something different to put out.
Sold out the last 5 times on the air.
For
I
good
do the
reason.
Yeah, exactly. So we are excited to have this back in stock. It is also available on the Buy More, Save More, so a lot of folks are buying more than one. How many are gone now, John? 3,000 now gone.
Well,
and
it's great because you can't find them anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I drew this on a piece of paper, as you know I do so many of my items, and we brought it here first.
In
and
your spare time, right?
That's right. And every single time we come here, since we've sold out of them because people just can't find these in the
Look
stores.
at these meatloaves.
Gorgeous.
This is enough meatloaf for, my
An
goodness.
army.
And this is like 15, 20 people worth of meatloaf. here,
Exactly.
right?
I mean, each one of these loaves has got to be 2.5 pounds, so that's like 10 pounds of cooked meat. That's crazy.
Found one of these pans. How many of you would take the little flimsy warped pan
And it'd
that we
go
all have,
boom.
and it would go wang, right?
And the juice would fall all over the oven and smoke up the kitchen.
Look how deep this is. This is a good
It's
inch and
a
a half
roasting
deep.
pan and a baking sheet and a slotted broiler pan all built into one.
Do you notice also, this is what they call a rolled edge.
Yep.
And when you find that rolled edge in a heavier weight pan, it's a mark of greater quality.
Right. That's what keeps it from going boing.
You don't have that thunder pan in the oven, right?
I love that thunder
So no
pan.
thunder pan in the oven.
That's
And
such a
you're
great
going
way
to love it.
explain it.
Strong, durable, non-stick,
And non-stick
inside and
all
out.
over, so you don't get those little dots that never come off, no matter how hard you scrub.
Totally. And then you get the little, and I love what you said earlier. How many of us still have the broil pan that came with the new oven we bought?
Can't even find it or
you moved
burnt
into
up,
a
that's
house
right.
that was lived in before and they got rid of
They
it, right?
took it, right.
Yeah, or they took it, right?
Right.
This is going to be the replacement for that. It's less than $20. Buy as many as you think you're going to need because as soon as you get one home, you're going to wish you had 2.
Yeah, exactly. My sister and I each have a couple of these. She uses them for baking. I use them for savory things.
Mm-hmm.
I use them to make crispy oven fries, to make oven roast wings.
I love it for the
to
bacon.
bake my bacon so all the fat drips away. But it's deep enough to use for a roast beef, a giant roast chicken, a full roast turkey breast, a rack of lamb, a rack of pork. I mean, on and on and on. It's just a really versatile, cheap and cheerful, sturdy, well-made pan.
I love that only Rachael Ray can say the word cheap and make it a positive thing.
Cheap and cheerful.
Cheap and cheerful. All
Just
right.
like crispy oven fries.
Crispy oven fries are always make me cheerful. Hey, 4,000 of these are gone now. How many people are waiting to place an order? How many? 700 people on the phone lines. Please use automated ordering. Go to QVC.com. Use, pardon me, use that QVC mobile app. Chew the fry before you swallow.
Yeah, can I have some water for
Yeah,
the
right.
two of us? Because, man, we
And
have a lot of fries in our
We
mouth.
will get you all taken care of there. Pardon me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I had a little fry issue.
We had a
Now
little
it's
fry
gone.
issue.
There we go. I'll take that water.
Thank you, John.
When you put me on TV this close to lunchtime, you know I'm going to eat. All right, now.